Hello, friends. For these noonday prayers, Amy and I are using this book by Marcus Borg and John Dominic Crossan, The Last Week. It chronicles the last 7 days of Jesus' life from Holy Sunday, from Palm Sunday through Easter, each day giving an account of what happened that day in the Gospels. As we were reading today about Tuesday, I discussed this with my Bible study this morning that we had. Um, they use the words from Mark's Gospel, the 13th chapter. It's called the Little Apocalypse, a frightening word, travels with evangelists and preachers and scaring us about the end of the world and all of that stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. The disciples had come to Jesus and had said, there are frightening things happening around us. Is this the end of the world? Is that how we should understand that? And Jesus says to them, no, this is not the end. Just keep awake. You don't know when the end is coming. What I say to you, I say to all, keep awake. These are frightening days, but it's not the end of the world. Jesus' word is a good word for us this day, and desperate times don't call for desperate measures. Desperate times just call for steady, faithful measures. So that will be our prayer today, our hope for you today, that desperation will not lead you to desperate measures, but will cause you to dig deeper into your own faith, what you know as faithful and steady and consistent and good. We hope that that kind of prayer, that kind of faith will sustain you in these days. And I offer you this prayer, invite you to pray with me now in this day. On this day of continuing anxiety, with tensions mounting, even amid glimmers of hope, we pause, O God, and turn to you for quiet calm. Forgive our irrational fear that turns to reaction, and reaction that leans into desperation, and desperation that can so easily give way to chaos. With eyes wide open, knowing the real dangers of a real world, being honest about the fears and anxieties we do experience, give us faithful calm. With faithful calm, in desperate times, lead us not into desperate measures, but deliver us by clear-headed thinking that turns desperation into steady resolve and forestalls chaos by the faithful action of faith-filled people. The sky is not falling. This is not the end of the world. It's just the way this world works. As Jesus knew so well, pain and sorrow are commingled even on the road to heaven. So be with us, God of great grace. Comfort our weary and lonely hearts and strengthen us by walking this road with us. Faithful God, desperate times call for consistent measures. So be with us on this long and winding road until we are gathered again in your grace. We pray in the name of Christ, who taught us how to walk the lonesome valley. Amen. Thank you for being with us. Prayers for you, with you today. Amen.